This is just ridiculous. It's been going like this for hours. They're saying that it's gonna keep continuing like this for about another 4 to 5 hours before this thing. Alright guys, I got my 2 gas cans here. I'm going to go and run up to the store, or not the store, the gas station, just to see if I can get gas right now. I have found in the past that during the daytime is not always the best time to go. I have found that if you wait until the middle of the night, 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, there's usually nobody at the gas station. And a lot of times they'll still have gas at that time. So, but I'm gonna run up there now and check and see if they have any. I'm gonna take you along. Let's go. Hey guys, so I'm behind somebody who's moving, apparently. And of course they're driving super slow. So I gotta watch where I put the camera too, because I got the AC on and the windows open. But yeah, this little half-mile trek is probably going to take me 5 minutes now the way these guys are driving. But we'll be up to the gas station soon, and hopefully there'll be gas. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like there are people at the pumps. But there are a lot of people pulling in. I'm hoping I can get there before the well pump is still open. There's just like 5 cars that just pulled in. So here we go, let's see. Hopefully. Let's see what we got here. Yes, I think we're gonna be all right here, guys. Yep, all right. All right, let me grab my cans outside there and be right back. I think I got in a little before the rush. Good thing is I can use this gas in my cars if I don't need it for the generator once the storm passes. About 4.5 gallons in each one. The generator holds about 5 gallons. I only use it for a couple hours at a time just to pull everything off. Refrigerators and freezers and such. So 5 gallons will last me a couple days. But I'm filling both of these up just in case it goes longer for whatever reason. Like I said, I can always put the extra in my car once the storm passes. That way it won't go bad. Head back home, guys. Alright guys, well that worked out pretty good. I got the gas, just about, probably about 9 gallons, 9.5 gallons of gas. That should last me a while. Now they say to fill up the cars too, but I just put gas in the cars, both of them actually, just the other day. So both of them have, this one has about 5/8. I know the Honda has like about 3/4 of a tank. So I'm still good there for a while. I mean, even if I gotta go somewhere, I got plenty of gas to get out in case I have to. I don't think I will, because I rode out worse storms than this. But still got a couple days to go yet before it gets here. We don't know exactly where it's gonna make landfall. They're still saying approximately the Tampa Bay area and then coming over Central Florida here by me, which by Tampa it's supposed to hit at a category 3 is what they're saying right now. So by the time it gets over to me, depending how fast it's moving, it's probably going to be a low 3 or a high 2, more than likely a middle to high 2 category hurricane. And I don't know, we're going to see what happens. Hopefully it'll take part of my roof off, but not cause a lot of internal damage, so I can get a new roof. Anyway guys, that's my little gas trek for now. Just about back home here. I'm going to unload these into the garage. A couple days from now, I'll take out the generator, put a little bit of gas in the generator and start it up just to make sure it starts. And that's it for now, guys. Later. Alright guys, 9.5 gallons of gasoline should be good for a while. Not too bad here today. Partly cloudy. It's 91 degrees right now, I think it is. That's it guys, later. Good afternoon everybody. It is Sunday the 25th of September. The storm is churning up down there in the Caribbean. We got a cloudy day here today. It's only about 89 degrees, but it's cloudy. But as you just seen a little bit ago, I got gas for my generator. Getting ready for that to come in, and I just went out today and got myself some flavored water. So I'm gonna be bringing that in, getting that in the fridge, because there's no more regular water to be found anywhere. Every store is out of water. Ridiculous. The thing's 6 days away, 5 days away, and people are going out and buying up all the bread and water and everything else. Like Walmart's out, Winn-Dixie's out, the other Walmart's out. I mean, everybody's out of water. Everybody's out of water. All the gas stations are out of water. Crazy, crazy. And now they're saying it's going to stay a little bit further west. So it's going to, what they're saying right now this could change. It's going to stay out in the Gulf and go up and hit the Panhandle, whereas like a day ago or so, they had it coming in Tampa and coming over the state. So still not really sure where it's going yet, but they're keeping an eye on it. It's still, by the time we get any impact here, it's still going to be 2 to 3 more days. Probably they're saying like Wednesday, Thursday, which Thursday is my birthday, so I might have a storm party for my birthday. But yeah, but that's it for now, guys. I'm going to go get those flavored waters put in the fridge so that they're nice and cold come Wednesday or Thursday when the storm hits. And I'm just going to see if I can find the Bears game on right now, and I'm just gonna chill and relax this afternoon. Later. Alright guys, I'm starting my storm prep. It is Monday afternoon. I am charging my 2 flashlights. I got my batteries for my camera charging. I've got the pump for my water bottle, and I got my spare USB battery that I can use to charge and power stuff up with. I am also going to be charging this phone, which is a spare reserve phone. I'm going to charge that up full power. I'm going to charge up my other camera here full power. I'm going to charge this one up full power once I get done filming all this stuff. And then, yeah, just getting everything prepared, everything set up. As you just seen, I took all my patio furniture and I threw it in the pool, cleaned that area, got it all situated. Now, the current path is bringing it out, keeping it out in the Gulf. On my side of the state here, unless it makes a turn to go over the center of the state, probably is not going to be that bad. So with that being said, might get some tropical storm winds. If it stays on the current path, we'll know more in another day or two. But if it does turn and come over the state, then I might get some hurricane winds. So going to be watching it the next couple days, and we're going to see what happens. But right now I'm getting everything prepped. Tomorrow night or Wednesday morning, depending on what's what, I might be taking that window air conditioning unit out of the window, just so I can close that window so it doesn't have that chance of blowing those side panels in or anything. But we'll see. I'll make that decision on Wednesday, which is when the storm's supposed to start coming through, Wednesday afternoon, evening into Thursday. So we'll see what happens then. I'll let you know later. Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. I got the flagpole down, as you just seen. I have the generator in the garage. I am not going to put gas in it. I am not going to start it because actually at this point in time, if it doesn't start, there's not a damn thing I can do about it. So I'm just going to wait. If I do lose power, throw some gas in it, see if I can get it started, and hope for the best. It should start. I've never had a problem with that thing at all. So, but yeah, it's had a couple little bands earlier come through today. It looks so weird without the flagpole, doesn't it? Had a couple little bands come through today, but the worst is going to be, it is right now about 10 after 5 on Tuesday. They're saying it's going to be probably about like 24 hours, a little bit less than 24 hours. They're saying 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon is when rain bands are going to come and the wind's going to start to pick up. It's supposed to come ashore about 8-9 o'clock tomorrow night over in Tampa, slow down and come over us here all day Thursday is what they're saying. But they're saying by the time it gets here, it's going to weaken quite a bit. It's going to be more like a tropical storm or a tropical depression, which is good. That means the winds ain't going to be as bad. The rain I can deal with, it's the wind that I'm worried about. So with that being said, we'll see what happens. I will definitely keep all you people updated as the days and everything go by. So we'll see what happens. Wish me luck. Later. Alright guys, what is up? As you just seen, I just put my car, which is going to be in front of the garage door. What that does is protects the front of the door from the wind, which the wind is starting to pick up right now a little bit. As you can see, it has been raining pretty much all day. The wind is starting to pick up. It is coming on 11 o'clock. It is supposed to make landfall in about 3 more hours down by Fort Myers, Naples area, and then it's supposed to move very slow across the state. We're not going to be getting anything here, they're saying, until probably 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning. And then it's going to be just south of me here about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, about 26 hours from now, and then it's going to move off. But by the time it gets here, they're saying it's going to be more of a tropical storm, which is good. They're still saying that, but they are saying it's going to probably be a Category 5 when it hits the coast. Could be. If not, it's going to be a very, very strong 4. So thinking about them down there. I got a bunch of friends that just moved down to the Tampa area. They're getting slammed right now. I feel so bad. Their first year here, literally their first year here. They moved down here in the summer. First year here, and they're getting slammed with a hurricane. So anyway, guys, that's it for now. I'll keep you updated more later. Hey guys, I gotta tell you a funny story about that generator. When I bought this house back in 2006, I bought that generator. Now, I never put oil in it, never put gas in it for about 5 years. Was the first time I had to use it. I kept it back in the shed or in the garage until I got the shed. But I had it for 5 years before I even used it. Before I put oil in it, before I put gas in it. I think it was 2011. We had storm come through. We lost power, so I pulled it out. I put oil in it, I put gas in it, and I tried pulling it and pulling it and pulling it and pulling it, and it would not start. It would not start at all. I had the gas valve on. It would not start at all. So I sat there for a half hour pulling on that cord, trying to get it to start. I was squirting gas into the carburetor. It would start up and then it would die. And I was getting really pissed because this thing was now 5 years old. I couldn't take it back, and I basically had a brand new useless generator. So then I decided to read the directions. And step number 1, turn the fuel gauge, the fuel valve open so it's on. Step number 2, turn the motor switch to on. I didn't know there was a motor switch on it. It was off. I flipped that switch to on, I pulled it, and it started on the first pull. And that's a story I like telling, because I sat out here in the rain for a half hour trying to get this thing started, and all I had to do was flip the switch to on, and you know, it would start. But anyway, just thought I'd share that little story with you. But I'll tell you something, that generator right there, Briggs & Stratton engine, 5,500 watts. That thing's a little trooper, man. That thing started, I just did that. That was literally, it was the first pull. It was the first pull. I put the gas in it, fresh gas, went over there, turned the valve, flipped the switch on, pulled it. You've seen it. First pull, that happened. And that's the way that's been ever since. Ever since I've had that thing, it's always started on the first or second pull. That little generator is the best $500 I ever spent. Now, remember, you're talking 2006 is when I bought it. But anyway, guys, one last look. I think this is the calmest it's going to be for a while, because things are starting to pick up. I'm seeing outer bands coming through periodically, a bunch of heavy rains. It's starting to get a little bit heavy now. But yeah, I'm going to keep you guys updated the best I can. And as long as I have power and internet, I can keep uploading videos to let you guys know. So hunker down, guys. Be safe. Thinking of everybody south of me, because that's where it's going to be the worst. And I will talk to you guys later. What is up, everybody? It is 3:05 a.m. in the morning. My lights have just been flickering like crazy. Now, it is still on. The power is still on. It went off for approximately 5 minutes, and then it flickered a couple times, came back on. It is back on now. What's up, guys? It is 7 a.m. 7 a.m. update. It is my birthday today. and I'm sitting here with no power, in the dark, struggling through a hurricane. Now, I have not gotten any sleep, pretty much. I got maybe like a 10-minute nap all night. The wind and the rain has just been tremendous on this thing. It is still pouring rain. I have not seen rain like this ever in my life, I don't think. Ever in my life. Well, good morning, everybody. It is my birthday today, and I'm celebrating it with Ian, who is a hurricane just went down to a tropical storm. Now, it is, I don't even know what time it is, to be honest with you. It is coming up on 8 o'clock. The power went off about 5:45. Let me flip this. The power went off about 5:45. So I've been sitting there for 6, 7, 8, 2 hours now. But first thing I'm going to do is, and what you're supposed to do if I can get to it here, is you're supposed to turn off the breaker for the air conditioner and the water heater and all that kind of stuff. So there's my air conditioner. Shut that off. Kitchen range. Wind. Anything that's 240, that's off already. Water heater, heat unit, all that stuff you're supposed to shut off. And the reason that they say to do that, and I have had this happen to me one time, is when they go to put the power back on, you're going to get surges, and those surges will blow out the components in the computer section of all of those things. Now, looking out the window here, I've been trying to get some sleep, but the generators, people got their generators going already. I need to go close that cabinet. That must have been what that banging was. That's what it was last time too. So let's go up and do that now. I don't see any real damage anywhere of anything. Close that. Alright, that should be good. There's a lot of leaves in that gutter up there. I can see it already. Screen room looks pretty good for now. I will go out a little bit later and analyze everything. But right now, I'm going to hook up my inverter on the car to make a pot of coffee, and then once that's done, I'm going to hook it up to my modem and my router and my computer so I can sit and get on the computer for a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do now, later. Alright guys, well, if you can hear, I got the generator going on out there. I've got this freezer and fridge plugged in. They've been off for about 4 hours now. Get this back. Alright, got those going. This one out here should be on also to get back down to temperature. And this one here should be on also, which it is. I can hear it. Alright. It is, keep looking at clocks, 10:40 right now. Been without power for about 4 hours. The rain seems to be lightening up a little bit, but the wind gusts, they're still here. They are still here. Hopefully, I know I'm losing my fence back there. There's a second panel that blew out. 2 of them are gone now. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. I'm gonna let those fridges charge up for about an hour or so. Shut the generator off, bring it back in. Hopefully the wind will die down. I can get outside. Later, guys. Uh-oh. Fence over there looks like it's going. Looks like the panel broke loose. That one's probably gonna go down. I just noticed that. If you look all across back there, all those panels broke out. I've got two big huge sections that broke apart too. The wind just snapped the 2x4s in the middle right in half. All those little panels are blowing out from the force of the wind. And like I said, I just noticed that panel over there is rocking back and forth, so that's probably gonna go down unless this wind stops, which I really hope it does. Hear that? Comes a big one. Alright guys, the rain has let up a little bit. Alright, what's going on out here? Bunch of trees down. Look over there. Tree blown over there. Bunch of branches on the lawn there. Whole bunch of stuff down over here. Look at this, guys. All kinds of stuff down over here off that tree. Looks like everybody is okay. Doing a quick look at the top of my house from the front right now. Not really seeing any damage. Still is a little bit windy, but the rain has let up. I'm gonna go walk around the backyard. Now I know there's damage in the backyard. Look at this, guys. I know there is some damage in the backyard because the fence has blown out. Looks good there, but see, as you walk back here, I'm looking at the house also. Thing looks okay. Look at this, guys. Now, I was going to replace this fence in a few more months. But yeah, it's pretty much done. I need to take care of that. Looking at the roof here. Look at all over here, guys. Looking at the roof up here. Looks pretty good. I think the roof is okay, which kind of sucks because I wanted it to destroy the roof so that I can get a new one through insurance, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. But preliminary walk around, doesn't seem to be any damage except that fence back there. So with that being said, I'm going to let you go with this, and I will update you later.
Right now you still have issues.
Alright guys, want to show you what I got going on here. I got my power inverter, 500 watt power inverter hooked up to the battery of the Honda. From there, I got it going to this three-way plug, which goes up to the antenna and the amplifier in the attic, and then goes over to the TV in my garage, and I am now able to watch Air Antenna TV and with no power. So, you know, it does pull some stuff off the battery. I'm going to start the car up here in a second. I've had that on for a little bit. As long as you don't let the battery go dead, it'll keep powering that. 500 watts. The TV only is about 130. The amplifier and the antenna, both of them together, is probably about 70, 80 watts. So I'm at like just a little over 200, 250-ish watts on a 500 watt inverter. So yeah, I'll be able to watch TV here, the air antenna, for a while. It is now 1:49 in the afternoon on Thursday. Things have calmed down quite a bit. It is still a little bit windy, but that's gonna go away, and then tomorrow I'm gonna clean up the backyard with the fence and all that other stuff. But for now, I can sit out here and watch TV for a little bit, have a beer or two, which kind of really need right now, and that's about it, guys. Later.
The next morning.
What a difference a day makes, guys. The day after. We've got some cleanup going on down there. There's a helicopter flying around over there. But the sun is out. It is a fairly decently temperatured day. I'm gonna put the flagpole back up here in a minute. But yeah, what a difference a day makes. Just talked with my neighbors behind me. We're gonna split the cost of that fence, so that's kind of cool. Their sons are gonna end up putting it in for me, which is kind of cool also. And I think I'm gonna, he wants my Firebird over there, so I think I'm gonna give it to him. I told him, you just get it out of there, you could have it. I was gonna restore it many years ago, parked it back there. I don't have the time or the strength or the energy anymore to do that. He said he wanted it. I told him I'd give it to him, just get it out of the yard. So we're gonna work on that part of that too. So that's kind of cool. Get the side of my house back. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. I'm just gonna, I got the TV hooked up to the inverter on the Honda. So I'm just gonna watch TV for a little while here. It's still early, it's only 10:40 in the morning, but did some cleanup in the yard for the fence, and yeah, that's what's happening right now. Later. Look at that. Power just came back on literally like a minute ago. I still got everything hooked up to my inverter and the generator, because a lot of times you want to make sure for about 10-15 minutes, because a lot of times it flashes on and off as they're hooking everything back up. That's why you shut the breakers off. That's why you wait. But so I'm gonna wait. It is now 2:36 on Friday, September 30th. It just came on literally like 2 minutes ago. So I'm gonna wait about 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna disconnect everything. I'm gonna hook everything back up to the electric, and hopefully we'll be good from now on. But yeah, it's a beautiful day out here, nice and cool. It's only 75 degrees right now, guys. But it is beautiful. Power just came back on. I got the windows and doors open in the house. It ain't gonna last long, but it's good for now. So power's back on, guys. Later.